Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me today for Origami with Miss Cynthia. Fall season has arrived. Well, pumpkins at least here in Arizona, not so much the weather. But while we create these really cute, amazing pumpkins, they're very simple, very fun to do. Let's get started making some of these pumpkins while we start enjoying this fall season. Supplies you will need are 2 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, a pair of scissors, and glue. Alright guys, so once you selected the piece of paper that you want to work with for the middle of your pumpkin, go ahead and grab it and fold it in half, just like so. We're going to go ahead and cut it right through that crease. Stack up both sheets together and fold in half again. Open it up. Fold the bottom to that center crease. Do the same thing to the top. It gets thicker as you're folding it, okay? Bring the top to that center crease. The bottom to the center crease. And fold in half. And then just crease it really, really good, okay? Now go ahead and open up your sheet of paper. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and cut along all the creases. So you end up with multiple strips to start creating your pumpkin. All right guys, so now you have a bunch of just these different strips that will end up being our pumpkin. Now you will need 2 circles. Now these can be whatever color. You really won't see them much. They're going to be right underneath your stem at the bottom of your pumpkin. So if you want to cut out the 2 circles matching the pumpkin, you can. They can be whatever color you choose. They can be the color of your stem, the other sheet of paper that we're going to use. So that's up to you, okay? I'm just going to grab the same color sheet of paper and cut out 2 circles. Now I ended up using the bottom of my water bottle, but these are measuring about 3 inches. So you want to make sure that they're not going to be, you know, smaller than 2 inches and no bigger than 4 inches. Okay, so you could do 3 to 4 inches, but after that, if you do it bigger, it's just really going to stick out a lot from the bottom of your pumpkin leaves and the stem. All right, so what we're going to do is you can use whatever glue that you have available. I'm going to bring out my hot glue just because it's a little bit quicker. So what we do, let me start off with 1 circle. So I'm going to put one of the circles to the side here. And I'm going to focus on 1 circle and bring out my strips. So you want to glue your first strip, just the tip of it, like this. And I like to do like an opposite pattern. So if I glued one on the top, I'm going to glue one on the bottom. I'm going to glue one to one side and glue the other to the opposite side. Now you're going to do this throughout all of your strips. Now notice how I'm not going all the way to the inside. What we will do is once we have all of our strips here, is you're going to bring the other circle to connect them. So just keep in mind that the more that you glue your strips towards the middle, the smaller the curve to the pumpkin will be. Okay, so if I just glue it to the end, see how that kind of just sticks out a little bit? But if I'm gluing it closer, you're going to have smaller, tighter pumpkins. So I just like to glue them towards the edge of my circle, okay? And let's just keep on keep on gluing. So I'm gonna glue one there. Who else loves the fall season? You know, as soon as the end of September hits, I'm one of those that takes out all of my fall decor, go grab my pumpkin, spice coffees and teas. I love fall. You know, that's one of my favorite cozy seasons. And you don't have to do opposite. You can just go all the way around. What we're doing is just making sure that all of these strips are used all the way around our circle. We're almost done. I'm trying to be quick here. Now, I love making these. You can have, you can actually work with different scrapbook paper, different patterns, different colors. There's some scrapbook paper out there that's has like a glitter texture to it. You can use some newspaper also. Okay. Now it just looks like a really cool flower. All right, so let's move on to our next step. All right, so now you're going to grab your other circle that you cut out, and what we're going to do is you're going to grab one of the strips and you're going to place glue. When you lift it up, you're going to place glue on the bottom side of your strip so you can glue it underneath the circle. Okay, I'm gonna do the opposite. So remember, glue underneath and underneath that circle. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this all the way throughout our strips here that are glued to our first circle. Now, the more you keep gluing, the tighter your pumpkin will get. So towards the end, gets a little trickier, but we can do this. These are really cute. Now, like I said, I just like to go opposite sides, but you can just go all the way around and glue them, you know, from the strip right next to one another. Miss Cynthia's just picky, and she just likes to just do the opposite. All right, so you'll do this all throughout your pumpkin. All right, you guys, so I wanted to show you the, towards the end, it gets a little bit difficult, but what I like to do is, you know, get a little bit of glue in there, and then my other opening that I have going, if I'm having a really hard time sticking this on there, I just like to grab a pen, a pencil, something, so I can just peek through and, you know, help press that glue onto this circle. Okay, now here is our last little fold, and I'm just going to tuck that in there and glue that. Bring my handy dandy pencil to help me out, a pen. All right, so here is your pumpkin. Now we're going to add the stem and the leaves. Now you can freehand this, you can trace your leaf if you'd like to. I'm just going to freehand this. So I'm just going to, so okay, with your sheet of paper that you have, whatever you're working with to create the top of your pumpkin, like the leaves to these, you want to fold your paper in half, okay? And what you want to do is go ahead and just draw your, doesn't have to be perfect, just your leaf. Because when I open this, it'll cover the whole entire top of your pumpkin. Now, of course, you can always just draw the full piece. I just like to, you know, do it this way. All right, so I'm just gonna glue this down on top of my pumpkin. And as I'm going and adding my leaf, the ends of this, I just like to kind of get a pencil or pen. This is not glue. Hold on, let me wait for it to glue. But I like to go around and then just kind of curve the ends of the leaves here, like that. Now, for this stem, what you can do is I'm just going to cut this little piece, and you can do your stem however you'd like. I'm just going to do it this way. Just roll, roll, roll. That should be enough. And then glue. Whew, that glue is hot. Hot glue, let me tell you. Okay. And you can do your stem as tall, as short as you like, and then you'll just glue it onto here. Now, this is my thicker paper. So this one's a little bit harder to bend, but it's totally bendable. You can just bend it all the way through. And, you know, you can just work it into a nice little cute stem. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue this down. And you can put as many as these leaves that you like, okay? I'm just doing one for now just to kind of show you guys. And there's my little stem. And like I said, you can work with different types of paper. Let me bring one of them that I used. I used scrapbook paper. Here you go. And aren't these cute? They're so adorable. So with this one, I used scrap paper, and then this one's just like, you know, regular butcher paper. Did my stem. There's, like I said, there's different patterns of paper that you can find out there. If you wanted to do a little bit more of a fall color, the glitter ones will look amazing. This here is a page from a discarded book that I just used to do the leaves, and then also the stems. So there you go, guys. There is your pumpkins. And I hope you definitely enjoy this fall season. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to join us for our in-person origami. Check out our website to view the very next session throughout our library system. Happy fall and happy reading, you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.